Again, everyone, doing kind of a late night impromptu video for you. I just actually got back home. I had to go down to my dad's house and get my high school diploma, which I found. So excited about that. Um, and yeah, I just ran into a lot of memories whenever I had all my senior, like high school senior stuff put in one box, and ran into some notes from some friends, and just looked through my yearbooks, and it was just nice to look back on that. We're coming up on our 10-year high school graduation anniversary, and it's like, man, this 10 years has just flown by. And I think it's so weird that the way that I pictured my life then and then what it is now is just it couldn't be more different. And I'm so thankful for that, because every time well, I spent a long time just dreading going back home, because I had a lot of really painful memories there. And that's the thing about memories, and about remembering certain times and really having a vivid memory of certain things happening, because it's all tied to emotion. It's just like, everybody knows where they were, what they were doing, everything whenever 9/11 hit, right? But you couldn't tell me what you were doing on 8/11, or it's because of that high emotional attachment that was tied to that day, and that's why we can all remember it. I mean, I remember very, very clearly. I was in fourth grade. I was taking a math test, and I just, like I said, I have some really great memories back home, and I have some really, really painful ones. And you know, it it's how that we deal with them, and how that we choose to process those memories, because like I said, I spent a long time avoiding going back home, which was hurtful to my family that still lives back there, and that was selfish of me. So I had to kind of flip my mindset and think about it like, well, if those painful things didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am today. And so, it sounds weird, but I'm almost thankful that that happened. I'm thankful that those bad things happened. And it's kind of just like with the high school memories. It's kind of nice to look back and remember where I was then. And gosh, that was only like 4 years ago that I finally decided to move out of there. And I had counted, because it's kind of funny, because the way back home, um, from the time the kids were born until I left, we had lived in, I think, 6 different places. So that was all within a span of about 3 years. And that's a lot. That's a lot of moving. Um, that's a lot of moving in a little bit of time. And I, I think it's almost humbling to think about it, because, you know, things could have been so much different. Things could have stayed exactly like they were. And I mean, like I told y'all earlier, there were times I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I remember Braxton's first Christmas. Lord have mercy, I could afford to buy him a set of blocks and a ball. And thank God he was. It's not about the material things, and I get that, but it hurt me really, really bad that I couldn't give my kid a good Christmas. And the same thing for Knox. His first Christmas, he was 6 days old, but our power and water got shut off a few days after Christmas. And I think, like I said, it sucks to look back on it. It sucks to think about those times, but then I'm glad, I'm thankful that we had those experiences, and I'm thankful that hopefully they don't remember it, but if they do, I mean, some of the most successful people started with some really, really humble beginnings. So I challenge you guys to think about some of the negative things that may have happened in your life, or that are happening right now, and try to just, I know it sounds crazy, but be thankful for them, because they are shaping you into the person that you need to be. And there is somebody that's going to need to hear your story. You're going through this, and it will be worth it. Whatever kind of heartache that you're going through, just know that there's a reason that you're going through it, and the reason God put that on you is because you are strong enough to handle it, and because somebody needs to hear your side of it. Somebody needs to see that you can go through that and become so much better and become everything that you ever dreamed to be in. And y'all know, I mean, it's hard. It's really, really hard, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. But I've got, I don't know if y'all can hear them, but my dogs are ready to go to bed. So we're going to go night-night. Yeah, we're going to go night-night. Yes. And I hope that you guys have an awesome, awesome Friday night, and we'll talk to you again soon.